Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's going on, my people? We are live on the air right now, man. Another Business Spotlight podcast. I know it's been a while since y'all seen me on the air, man, with one of these great entrepreneurs in the city, man, that's bringing y'all services this one particularly, man, is something that I need, man. So I know it's a lot of people out there that need it themselves, man. I got my homie Alvin Hill in the building, man. JP1, the artist known as JP1, aka or BKA Alvin Hill these
Most
days,
definitely.
man. Real Life Business Solutions, man, is the brand right now in the business that we're discussing, man. This guy has helped me a whole lot already, man, in knowledge that he's given me in the credit area and a lot of different things, man. We've been talking about over some time now, man. So what's going on with you, brother?
Business as usual.
Business as usual.
Business as usual.
As usual. Yeah, man.
Most definitely.
This dude is, ever since I known him or met him as an artist, man, the one thing that he's always been about is his business. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I can always say about him. He's been solid in handling his business, you know what I mean, since back then. So for him to transition into this new field is really no surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? No surprise to me. This dude is graduated and has received several degrees. I've seen him walked across several stages and caps and gowns and all of this type of stuff, man. So he's legit in the things that he knows and that he does, man. You know what I mean? It's a guy that I trust that I'm working with on several different things, man. So we're going to get into a little bit about what he does, man, and what got him into this whole arena of business that he at now, man. So Real Life Business Solutions, right, is what it is that you do now. And what exactly is that? Tell the people what Real Life Business Solutions is.
So Real Life Business Solutions is a full service business solutions company. And what I do is I help minority entrepreneurs mainly get their business together. It's not like nothing really mystical about it. It's literally taking everything that you're already doing or that you plan on doing and closing those gaps and making sure that all of the holes are closed so you can move forward in your business. And that's different for every person. So it's not like just one thing that I do necessarily, but a lot of us are going through the same thing, even though we don't realize it, and it's different fields. So, once I assess the situation, I can give you some minor tips, for free, or we can work together and I'll make sure that, everything is taken, put together. So
Dig that. So with you being as observant and intuitive as you are about the things that you do, I've always noticed that you've been like really particular about the quality of your products, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? So I want to say, man, like, is this something that you got it, or I want to ask, is this something that you got into, kind of sort of just finding the voids in all of the different areas of business that you were in and kind of finding or figuring out solutions on your own for those things and then just kind of making a company out of those solutions, or how did you graduate into doing what you're doing now off of where you came from?
basically what happened was I decided to do music with, initially I had two partners. So when I was coming out of the state prison, I had plans to work with one friend who had some money for me. And then I had another friend that was an A&R who had some music business experience. And I could just do my music. And basically both people like disappeared on me. So I ended up partnering with somebody else and they helped me get a studio and all of that. I'm just coming home from jail, so I still needed money. And, as people start watching, I started doing little videos and stuff. And I was figuring out the music business on my own. And it's just a natural progression. So as I started figuring it out, I started understanding the video quality. So the first few videos I shot with D Knight, and there's no knock to D Knight, but the quality wasn't good quality. And I started realizing like this quality is not the quality that's on, I did a couple videos and I was on World Star, and I was like, yeah, this video just not up to par. So that was the last video that I shot with D Knight, and I started shooting all these videos with my guy B Hughes, and the quality was better, and you start getting compliments on the quality, and I started understanding the quality and the difference in having concepts for videos. And so I started taking that understanding to actually doing the music and doing the merchandise. So now I'm understanding mixing and mastering a little better. Now I'm understanding the quality in merchandise, and then I'm understanding how to package the CD better. Like, people respect quality even if they have to pay a couple more dollars for it. So where I would, you get what you pay for. So I was paying, you know, double, sometimes triple for my videos, but the quality is what mattered. I was paying more for the CDs, but people didn't mind paying $10 for the quality of CDs that I had. So I started understanding quality. Like, it's not about, let me just get the cheapest thing out here. Let me not get this song mixed and mastered. Let me not do this. So I started understanding business from that aspect. And then I started running ads on Facebook. We were talking earlier about how Facebook took my old JP1 page, and I've been trying to get this page back for like 3 years now. But I started running ads, and ads made me understand business more, because I was running ads and I was paying a lot per click. And then I was like, look, I started like looking up marketing and looking up Facebook ad books and different things like that. And I started realizing I got to get this cost per click down. So I started understanding targeting. So when I went back to prison on the Fed case, I went to school, and it was like, you can get a degree in this or you can get this business degree. And I was like, dog, I'm doing business. Let me go get this business degree.
Right.
So as I started learning about business in school, I'm like, dog, I like this. You know, and then I had a lot of encouragement from the professors. There were real professors that was coming from Jackson College coming into the federal institution. So a couple of the professors pulled me to the side and was like, dude, you got something. Like, they was like, you know, I know you in here, but you got something. And one of those guys was Dr. D. And he told me, like, look, man, they'll pay for your college degree. As you explained earlier, I've graduated twice since I've been home. So I got a bachelor's last year and a master's this year. And Dr. D was telling me, you know, you got something. This was my first semester in prison getting my associates. And he was like, look, I don't know what you need to do to encourage yourself, but like, you can about close your eyes and graduate. So don't just consider that the win. So I went back and I thought about it. I was like, look, I'm going to challenge myself to graduate with a 4.0. And that's what I did. I graduated with a 4.0 with my associates. But that was my way of actually staying in tune. Because I lose interest kind of fast. So I did that. And then when I came home, exactly like he said, I reached out to Wayne State and I sent them my unofficial transcripts. And the lady who answered the phone told me, she said, listen, you are, she basically explained to me, like, look, if these are your real grades, then we are going to give you a scholarship. And
if these are your real grades,
because it's an unofficial transcript. Okay. The way unofficial transcripts work is just your copy of the transcripts, and they were real, but they have to get the official copy from the school.
Right.
So she was like, you know, order your official copy of your transcripts, and as long as these are legit, we're going to get you a scholarship. And literally, I missed the deadlines and everything for the scholarship, but she kept her word. And she gave me those scholarships. So I went to school, got my bachelor's, and they paid for most of that. And then when I just went back for that master's, they got me on that. I had to pay for that. The master's is different, but just in my experience in school, it's the same concept as business. I believe in quality. I couldn't bring home everything. So, and I expressed that to my kids. I'm doing everything that I'm doing. I'm doing my business. I'm taking care of y'all, going to all these football games, doing all that. Both times with like a 3.8, 3.9 or something from my bachelor's and my master's. It's no excuses. It's no excuses. You believe in, you know, high performance and high quality. Everything has to be done with that type of attitude.
Dig that. Yeah, I definitely noticed, you know, a difference in JP1 before and after, you know, the vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the same guy, but it's a different person. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I mean? You as sharp as you were before. You know what I'm saying? I see that you are a whole lot more sharp and just focused in the area that you are now. It seems like you're more comfortable in doing business in that than music. It seems like it's like you running, like you kind of thriving in it. You know what I mean? And that's saying a lot, because you know you a dope MC.
Yeah. What happened with music? It kind of turned me off a little bit, and I know most of the time Nep is making me like I still do music.
Right.
But most of the time Nep is like, come on, bro, we need some music. Like, I got like 2 CDs done. I got a whole CD with Nep. and then that he produced, and then I got a whole CD that me and Nep like actually rapped on. It's like probably 20-30 songs each project. So we putting out music, but the music industry is so fickle, man. It's like, it's crazy. So what happened is, I'm a real street dude. So in the streets, I just bumped into a cat I knew from the streets in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And it was all love. Like, even though me and him had actually had an issue in the streets before, but we were able to talk. I don't fall out with real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and this, these some heavy hitting niggas. So when we, boom, 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 we sit down, iron that shit out. We cool, bro. I'm gonna have a birthday party next week. Pull up, you and bro pull up. So I have my issues in the streets, but the internet will never know about that. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as it's a solid person, we reach out, we end up reaching a mutual understanding. In the industry, what started happening was I started having issues with people for nothing. And I'm like, dude, I don't even rock with y'all. Well, I don't fuck with everybody. So it's hard for me to have these type of problems because I don't gravitate to bullshit. I record in my house. I've always had a studio in my house. So I'm not sitting in the studio with Nep gossiping about what other people doing. Literally, Nep is one of the only people that I work with consistently. So me and Nep not sitting around talking about what X, Y, and Z is doing. So what happens is me and Nep, we get in motion. And while we in motion, people want to be involved. But what happens with a certain type of quality is everybody can't go.
Everybody can't be involved.
So when I'm picking producers, it's not because you're not dope. It's that you're not my quality of producer or my type of producer, and these people start being in their feelings. So even with, and I like, we here, bro, like I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I barely do these interviews, but we here. So even things like with Maniac, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Me and Maniac never had problems while Maniac was on bullshit. It was only problems when I say, nah, Maniac, you on bullshit, I don't want to work with you. You see what I'm saying? So now me and Maniac got a problem because I said, look, dog, you done spent me 3 times. This didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, Maniac, bro. I'm good. And then it's like all of this bad mouth and stuff. It's certain stuff, bro, the internet don't even know about. But certain bad stuff start coming to me. So when I'm falling out with other people, some of this stuff is coming from
spewing out.
Yeah, it's coming from a Maniac, or it's coming from this person saying this, and I ain't did nothing to Maniac. Even when me and Maniac wasn't on the best terms, he sent me a beat, I did the song, sent it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go, bro, here go the song. You know what I'm saying? He like, it's gonna be on this soundtrack that never came out. So I'm doing my part, and in the streets, that matters. What matters is that you're doing real shit. In the music industry, it's all about who you can fake smile with, who you can do all of this stuff with. You know what I'm saying? So my name, I haven't even addressed the stuff with Dogface. You know what I'm saying? People didn't even know Dogface was managing me for a minute, and it was like little stuff that didn't happen even since I've been locked up. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dogface don't got no problem. Me and Dogface did have a minor little thing, and I bumped into him. We kicked it. You know what I'm saying? So me and Dogface don't have a problem. But I'm locked up, and people telling me that he like, yeah, B Scarb, I had to keep Jackpot off y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never had that type of problem with B Scarb. B Scarb, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I had some little issues with the award show shit, but that's some industry shit. I don't look at it like how I look at street shit. So when I told B Scarb that I was gonna, if I ain't win an award, I was gonna have the Southwest niggas in there. B Scarb, no, I was on bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, feel me, Mark? Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not about to, like, I be on, like, my guys at the time. My guys are not at war like they were then. You know what I'm saying? People that know me in the street know, like, I'm damn near about to cry. Like, I was losing guys probably, bro, like every few months. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing music. I'm the only one that even when they was like, Big Gov, this and that, this shit done turned into a whole different interview. Even when they was talking about Big Gov, this and that, like, Gov them know, like, my dudes was at war. Like, I'm losing friends that I don't put on internet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally, like, I was with one of my friends, and the next morning, like, I literally dropped him off at 12. I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to texting phone calls. They killed him in front of the school. Like, these are my friends. The guys that are not rap friends, these are my real friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friends are dying, and people still talking about music. And I say it in the music, like, y'all still talking about music. I'm just not the type of street dude to keep posting on social media. I've literally been in the streets my entire life, but I'm not the person to post it on social media. So even now when everybody like rap, bro, I love rap. I do rap in my sleep. But it's like, dude, this shit didn't like scar me dealing with these people. And I can't see the industry being too much different than what's going on here. Like, it's just a larger scale of it. You see what I'm saying? It's just a larger scale of it. So a lot of us that's real, like when I say a real street dude, I'm not talking about people that's just been hustling in the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally survived like eating off the street all my life. You see what I'm saying? So, and I've eaten good. So I've dealt with a different caliber of people. I have street friends that are millionaires that don't have a social media page. I have friends that don't have, or they not even necessarily friends anymore, because I don't do shit in the street really like that. But I got guys that I was hustling with that never had an email address. You see what I'm saying? To even sign into a social media account. So these are the guys that I'm around, and people don't understand when I be like, bro, I'm on some streets. Like, I'm like, my dude's different. I just rap. So when I go on social media, I'm talking rap shit, but none of my friends rap. And so that's what ended up leading to the big fallout with Gov. Me and Gov had an understanding. What led to the big fallout was somebody saying, yo, big homie. And I said, man, my big homies don't rap. You know what I'm saying? My big homies don't rap. None of my big homies rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real street dude, and I'm not overemphasizing it. I just want people to understand that they hear me rapping like, damn, this nigga can rap. You know what I'm saying? But the dudes I'm rapping next to, other than my brother when he want to play around and rap, you know what I'm saying? The dudes I'm rapping next to, even Nep, I met Nep rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friends don't rap. Like, mine at the time from 2014 to 2000 and shit, like 18 or 19, like, my friends were at war. Southwest was at war. Like, you can damn near look it up and be like, damn. So I'm cool with people from both sides, even though these are my guys, like, these are other dudes that I grew up with. You know, they had a fraction in like 2007, 2008 while I was in prison, but these are dudes I used to walk home from school with, play with. There's two groups of guys that I grew up with. So even though I'm losing people this close to me, I'm still losing people that I grew up with. Like, damn, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a rough spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing, man. Music, I'm still gonna do some music, man. I love music. It's just, I'm just trying to figure out how to get away from the bullshit, man, because I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy as you explained, the climate of what you've been through, and in the rap scene, it parallels with me in the broadcast and the media scene now in the city. You know what I mean? Where it's just like it's kind of cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Where's so much money to get out here, but there's nobody that you can trust to get it with, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we can compete. I'm for competition. I'm very competitive. Like, I still go play ball, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm very competitive. We can compete. But what was happening was, like, Mark D, you got to understand, these guys were, like, damn near starting shit with me. Where I'm like,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even me and you, when we first met, if you remember when we first met, we had a confrontation.
I don't even remember what the fuck it was.
I don't even know what the confrontation was about. But whatever it was, I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Then
but like you say, man, you don't fall out with real niggas, man.
As soon as
a conversation happened,
it was straight. Look, bro, I ain't mean, we bam, but okay, bet I'm gonna come through. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by people, bro. So what's happening is these rap guys, like, now these younger dudes is crash dummies. You know what I'm saying? The younger dudes is crash dummies, but the guys that were rapping around the time I was like heavy rapping all day, these guys had been around for a while, and I come along, I'm fresh out of jail, and like my momentum picked up. You know what I'm saying? What people don't realize is music is all about your money. So the fact that I actually could rap helped, but what helped more was that I had a bag. You know what I'm saying? I can go spend 2,500 for World Star or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a bag. So what people was hating on was nothing that was outside of their reach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Just
said
hating
about
on your ability more so
yeah,
than anything and shit. You know what I mean? It's like we got the same 24 hours in the day. Like I'm just more resourceful with mine, and that's really what you're
that,
mad at. So you're really mad at yourself for not being resourceful, is what you're mad at.
and that's what's going on with damn near everything. People are literally looking outside of themselves and being angered and being jealous and being enraged and being
Man,
a certain way, and most of the things that they need are within. But it's easier than looking in the mirror. It's easier for you to say, man, he doing this because of this. Like I said, even when people were hating on me, like even with Maniac hated on me for years, bro, and would still never say like that nigga can't rap. That's all you gotta do. I don't care about how you feel about it. You don't know me personally, like you know what I'm saying. So never he didn't say that. Even when Good was there, he say, man, that's a rapid ass nigga.
And then they gonna spread the bullshit about you. They narrative, they angle, right? But people don't realize. Just like with me, man, I get so many people come to me about what somebody said about me, and it only take 5 minutes for them to realize after contacting me or experiencing me that the shit that they heard was just as fake as the motherfucker that they heard it from.
And that's what I learned now. See, at the time, like I say, I'm dealing with so much. So people watching me crash out online, right? Because I'm literally, like I'm telling you, I'm losing my friends, bro. Like literally losing my friends. And then I'm fighting this Fed case. So I was fighting a Fed case for 2 years, and nobody really knew I was fighting a Fed case except the people close to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting this Fed case. I'm losing my friends. At the time, I had a wife and a girlfriend, like 3 years straight, where I'm literally in two relate. Like, I think I'm stressed out. What is you talking about, rapper? I'm just saying you a rapper. What are you talking about, rapper? Look, man, you said you gonna do what? I'm gonna pull up. And so what pissed me off even more is when people make me out to be the bully. Where I'm like, dude, you picked at me, and I pulled up.
Then it's your response that they capture.
That's it.
And try to push it out there as if that's the narrative that caused the situation.
They throw rocks and hide their hands. So it's just different situations. You know, I don't want to get into every single particular situation. But like I say, man, anybody that had an issue that wanted to talk it out, I was always available to talk it out, man. Like anytime people seen stuff online, it was a conversation before that. Or I offered a conversation before that. But I'm the type of person, even now, you see how cool I am now? Like now I'm just cooler because I realize people don't really want it like that. Not to say that I'm the most dangerous man, on earth. But I start realizing like, damn, dog, they going to do all of this. And then I'm going to do something crazy. And then they going to say, you see what he did to me? You know what I'm saying? You see, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it just turned into, now I'm just thinking a little better. And now I just, bro, I don't even, man, if somebody sneak this and I just block them and keep it moving, bro. If I feel offended by something, I block them and keep it moving. All you got is your peace. And in the world that I'm in now, I can't afford a bunch of messy stuff on my page.
Man. Oh my God, man! And then motherfuckers feel like, oh, well, you sassy or you wrong for blocking them. Like like you're just supposed to deal with that shit and entertain they bullshit. Like you're just supposed to go back and forth. But then if you go back and forth with them, guess what? Now you're sassy and shit. You're an argumentative ass nigga that want to argue like bitches argue, right? You know what I'm saying? So you damn if you do or damned if you don't in a lot of situations when you seen as the spearhead or something.
Most definitely. So what you got to do is what's peaceful to you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like I'm like this all day. Like
if
you know
it costs me my piece, it's too goddamn expensive.
It's too expensive. I'm like this all day. The most you gonna see me get a little agitated is with my kids. I get a little agitated with my kids. Come on over here, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was saying with Cinco, I had to go pick him up before this because Cinco gonna call me. He not about to let it be. Like he not about to call me and say, Daddy, you about to come grab me? And I'll be like, yeah, and give me, an hour. Within that hour, he's gonna be like, you sure you gonna be here? He FaceTime me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So other than my kids, bro, like I don't let nobody get me off my square. People see me all day like, dang, bro, you got a whole different vibe. And some people are a little confused. Like my brother, my little brother.
Confused that as you're not giving a fuck.
Yeah, my little brother still say it to this day. Like my little brother be like, bro, I don't know how you got this shit together because I've been on bullshit all my life. Like, no, like literally I've been like, anybody know me know like shit, dog. I'm never the starter. But I'm usually like, I literally go from 0 to 60. I literally could be like, my bad. And you say something smart and I've been a bop.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been like that. But now I'll be like, bro, it's all good. Peace, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it ain't worth the bullshit, man. It ain't
Man,
it ain't worth all of the aftermath, right? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Especially when you know the kind of mind that you have, the heart that you have, and how pure and genuine that you are. You know what I mean?
Most
It's
definitely.
too easily to, you know what I'm saying? It's real hard to fuck up, but it's easy. I mean, it's easy to fuck up, but it's hard to do good. You know what I'm saying? So when you fuck up like that, you know, and you know that you are this. The type of individual you are on the inside, you don't want to leave that impression out there as far as you being that type of person.
Most definitely. And then you got people that's waiting for you to fuck up like that. So with me, literally, like I never been a dummy. So when I talk about school and stuff, that's literally just me changing a target. That's not me getting smarter. That's me changing a target because whatever my target is, I'm gonna hit it. So my target was this. You see what I'm saying? And Jay said it. Jay said ain't nothing wrong with our aim. Just got to change the target. That's the best thing as far as I go. Nobody who know me ever going to be like, dog, a dummy. I never been a dummy. You know what I'm saying? My target when I came home, my target was the streets. I literally left state prison and had my mind made up that I'm about to go get what I want. And I had my mind made up how I was going to do it. And I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know that it works. That's how I know. Even though I ended up with a Fed case from doing it, I understand that your mind is everything. So when I decided that I was going to do this business solutions, like I said, one of my professors told me, take your ass to school. It was a black guy named Dr. Donnelly. When he told me, man, you got some sense. Don't just do school because you in jail. Plan for the future and get out there and go take your ass and up this degree.
So with all that being said, man, it's almost like real life gave you the tools to what is the word I want to say? I guess understand the solutions. You know what I'm saying? Come to the solution. So it's like real life trains you to the point where you was able to deliver these solutions to people. You know what I mean? Or have the mind to be able to come up with the solutions.
Most definitely. What people don't realize is, as I state, I survived the streets. I took a couple lumps with prison, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to maneuver in the streets without any major hiccups other than, you know, incarceration. I maneuvered. So what happens is a lot of the things that people are doing in the streets is the same thing that's going on in business.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
so that's I guess that's the core of what I was saying. Like real life, like remove the business from name, like from your band. Real life solutions is really the core of what you are and what you do.
I'm gonna be 1,000. I didn't have an idea what I was gonna call the consulting company. What happened was I was still coming home like I'm about to do a bunch of music, and I did. I came home, I did a bunch of music, and I realized I was such a stickler for sound and stuff. I did a CD in maybe 2-3 months. Like had the CD done,
right.
And I could not get the mix right. It took me a year to get the mix right.
You was trying to mix it yourself?
Not at all. I wouldn't dare.
Or you just weren't satisfied with the results that you were getting.
Man, my ear's so different now. Like, so I'm like, dog, this ain't exactly what I want. And like, it literally, I had to keep going back for like a year to get this song, like, and that's when I realized I can't just make music no more. Like, I gotta make music, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, my ear is different. Like, I'm hearing beats different. I'm hearing music different. So I couldn't just throw a mixtape together.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but what happened was, like I said, I had one professor that told me take your ass to school, and then I had another professor that told me. And this is while I was incarcerated, both professors. Like, man, when you get out here, take your ass to school and go get that bachelor's and master's. And I had another professor that was an actual consultant. So your life gives you different people for a reason. So when Dr. Donnelly left, this other professor came, and he was an actual consultant and a small business owner, right? So he owned a couple franchises and this consulting agency. So I turned in a couple assignments in my business management classes or whatever, and I was doing like business plans, and I like this type of shit. So these, man, when I tell my, I'm turning in gold. I'm turning in gold because I actually like it. I like doing the research. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like putting this shit together, formatting it. So I turned it in to him, and he was like, literally, I swear to God, I went to the bathroom, Mark D, and he had passed out my paper as an example. Swear to God. It's a guy it's Spoonie G on the page with me. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Spoonie, I came back and everybody in the class with me had my paper. Swear, he was like, this the example. Your paper should look like this. This is what y'all need to turn in. I had turned it in early on some shit. I'm done with it. Here you go. Because I actually like it. So when I did it, and cause I'm big on quality. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm just big on quality. So when I turned it in and I came back, he had passed out my papers to everybody. We went over my business plan. Like, we literally went over it as what the business plan should look like. I followed everything to a T. And then he came and talked to me on the side. He said, man, he gave me some paperwork. And it was his consulting flyers and different things for his consulting company. And he told me, he said, listen, you can't technically come work for me. He said, but you can start your own. And he said, and I can help you. It's what he told me. He said, man, you got it. Like, it's not that you need the education. The education will refine you and it's okay. But he told me, man, you got it. So when I came home, I jumped right into consulting. Credit repair first. The credit repair game was straight. You know what I'm saying? It just, that was messy like rap.
It's so saturated.
Yeah,
right?
it got messy like rap.
Yeah.
You start seeing people, man, I covered the one girl, she tried to kill the girl over something.
Yeah.
Like, credit repair got messy and it wasn't no real money in it. Everybody stunting and fronting, bro. I'm telling you, with credit repair, you will start seeing people saying they made $1 million off credit repair and they may have. What they did was they either start teaching credit repair, they start being an outsourcing company, meaning that you got all these smaller credit repair companies that's using them to send their letters out, and they got virtual assistants and all of that, which will get messy too because now virtual assistants got all these people information. So credit repair just got real messy, and so I brung it back in house. I was actually using an outsourcing company, and he just did the interview with me, KP, if anybody familiar with my page. I just posted a bunch of clips with Coach KP because he's actually stopped doing credit repair altogether, I believe. But he was my outsourcer, so I was going to him to have him do the repair, do the disputes. But now I had to bring it back in-house because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. You know, it was no knock on him, but it's the virtual assistants. When you start using these virtual assistants to do stuff, they start telling you, yeah, it's done, it's not done, and then, you know what I mean? So I brung it back in-house, and I'm getting better results. But the credit repair game, it wasn't making a lot of money. So I end up bumping into a mentor. When I bump into everybody need a mentor. You need a mentor, you need a coach, you need somebody that's done what you're trying to do, that's going to give you some heads up and keep you out of the BS. I bumped into a mentor. The difference between a mentor and a coach, you don't got to pay a mentor. You don't pay a mentor. A mentor is somebody who sees something in you and they put you under their wing. Look, I got you. So my mentor was in one of the credit repair groups looking for somebody to help him do something. And I learned the software real quick. I learned the credit repair software in like a month, 6 weeks. I learned the software like front to back, and he wanted somebody to train a virtual assistant. And I was like, look, I got you. And he a brother. So naturally he was like, shit, this the only brother that reached out to me, said he'd do it. And some of the other people might not even know the software like that because they got virtual assistants doing everything. Mm-hmm. So with me, I'm so new, I'm not using virtual assistants yet. Like now I got like a little team, and not necessarily virtual assistants, but I got a team of marketers like I just showed you. But anyway, I did the training with him. That virtual assistant left, and I had to do it again, so I recorded it. But he paid me both times, and then he was like, look, bro, how long you been doing? You know, we end up kicking it. And he ended up taking me under his wing, giving me game. He'd give me a lot of his tech stack, a lot of different stuff he using, and he'd just tell me like, man, just do your version of this. You know, he'd send me his website information, just do your version of this. You know what I'm saying? We working on business funding now because I'm not 100% with the business funding, like the whole idea of the business funding. And I told him, you know, basically wait till I get out of school because he trying to teach me this stuff in the middle of everything. But we gonna run through the business funding before the end of the summer. And I got a mentor, you know what I'm saying? And that's what helped me elevate my business. If you see his quality, then you will understand why I even stepped it up even more, because he's such a stickler for quality. Everything he does is so professional that when we talk, if I don't do something, he like, you can do a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? You can step that one up a little bit. That one cool, but you know what I mean? So you need these type of people around, man. People don't like being held accountable for the most part.
Man, oh my God. Oh my God. So you Explain to me, right, this system that you have, that you sell to people to help them minimize the workflow of basically everything in regards to business. And it's like no matter what business that you in, you can apply this system to and make it work for you. Explain to me some of the components of this system and how it solves the problems or some of the problems that it solves for just the general entrepreneur.
So a lot of us are running our businesses as solopreneurs. That means you're an entrepreneur that runs the entire business, and we get used to grinding, especially us. A lot of us are so used to grinding, and we are such praisers of this grind culture. Grind culture is dead, and that's coming from a grinder. I was a grinder. Grind culture is dead. It's time to take care of yourself. Like, it's time to get you some sleep. It's time to, automate processes so things can run smoothly without you having to have your hand in everything. So what I did was I used different softwares, as I said, with the credit repair software. I used that software. Then I used a different software for something else. And even my mentor was piecing all of this software together. And I'm like, dog, it's got to be a little more simpler. So another person that does business credit and credit repair at the time, I don't know if she's still doing it, is Latoya Folks and Daryl Folks, her husband. I graduated with both of them from high school at River Rouge. So Toya reached out to me and was like, look, this new credit repair software we're using is using this system called Go High Level. And I was like, dang, I heard of it, but I never really, checked it out. Well, the website is gohighlevel.com, but it's called High Level. So when I looked at High Level and looked at what they were doing with it, they made credit repair software on top of this software platform. So now these different things are set up so you can do credit repair within this software, but you can get the software as a base software. So I ended up doing more research. Like I said, I worked with a guy to help me build something similar, and this particular guy just kept disappearing on me. So I ended up back at High Level about 6-7 months ago, and I built the Real Life Business Builder on top of High Level. So what High Level and the Real Life Business Builder, what it does is it automates your entire marketing system, your CRM, websites, social media, email marketing, SMS marketing, funnels, forms, surveys, all of these type of things. And most of us are not using a CRM system. And that's dangerous.
CRM is abbreviation for what?
Customer retention management, right? Or customer reputation management. It can be used, a couple different ways, but it's basically customer retention management. So that's how, when you go to, we're in the middle of it all day, and we don't know it. Social media, but when you go to Foot Locker and they say, give us your email.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. When you go to Foot Locker or you go to 7-Eleven and they say, you got this card, they don't care about giving you these discounts. What they care about is keeping your contact on file so they can reach out to you with sales and different things and all of this stuff. And that's what I mean by getting off of social media, right? Because if you got 50,000, I just seen you got 54,000 followers on your Facebook page. Is no reason you shouldn't have an email list with 20,000 people on there.
Exactly.
It's no reason that you shouldn't be able to go on there,
click a button and send
that email.
Yep.
And there should be no reason you don't have about 5,000
that'll actually
numbers,
respond and bite it. Yeah.
Numbers.
Phone numbers.
You should have at least 5,000 phone numbers. So when you about to go live, you should be able to send a mass text out and say, hey, I'm about to go live. Y'all, here go the link. This is what customer retention is all about. So when people come to me and we start doing consulting, the first thing that I do is I talk to you about your mindset, because I need your mind to be open for you to get some of this game, right? So if you come to me and your mind is closed, or you come to me trying to tell me what you doing and how you feel about your business, I usually I'm gonna find a way out. Like, I'm kind of busy, because it ain't enough money in the world. You see what I'm saying? If you come to me and you come to me closed-minded, I'm highly educated, and I'm, you know what I'm saying?
It's like you can't ask me ask me for help and then tell me what you're not gonna do.
Yeah. So, and even before we got on live, you see how I'm like, hold on, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be rude about it. I'm like, bro, that's not the reason. Let's talk what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? So with the business builder, with the real life business builder, everything that you need from your website to your automations, everything is within the website. I even have an AI chatbot. I do taxes too. So I had a lady about 3 weeks ago. She needed her tax return for something, and I sent all of this out. But she I don't know why she went to my website instead of contacting me. And she was on my website and asked, listen, man, the chatbot was going. No, I'm sorry. She texted the number from my website, and it's all automated. So the little chat bot was going, and I crashed. So I'm usually free during this time. I usually do most of my study and most of my stuff after the gym, and I crashed, bro. Like this particular day, about 1 o'clock, I literally crashed. It was like final time, like it was a lot going on, and I crashed. I wake up at like 4:30. To her arguing with the chat bot. This is an AI bot. So the bot responds back. Like the bot don't just give you like 2 words and stuff. The bot actually holds a conversation with you. Yeah. So this bot was holding a conversation with her because you can hook up the website widget and you can hook up your phone number, everything to this AI bot. So she didn't, the bot didn't set up her appointment for 4 o'clock. I'm asleep the whole time. I posted this on social media like, dang, she was going on the bot though, like not like cussing it out, but she ended up hitting the bot back up like, dude, nobody called me at 4. I'm knocked out. So it's like 4:30. I get up, get myself together. I call her. I say, look, everything on my end automated. You got my personal number. Use my personal number, cause you gonna get a bot. I'm using bots for everything, and the bots are smart. I trained them.
Right.
Like you literally train the bot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean by automating your business. But that's a conversation that I wouldn't. Now, if I was woke at 4 o'clock, I would have went on, and made the phone call. But that's what the bot do. The bot book appointments. It do everything for you, whatever you train it to do. So that's what this system is all about, is generating leads. So I'm running ads on Facebook again for this particular business, not music. And what I'm running ads to is the software. I got one set of ads for the software. That's the Real Life Business Solutions page. I'm selling the Business Builder software. And then on the JP1 page and the Instagram page for that, I'm running ads for the free. I got a Real Life XP. It's 5 hours of this. It's 5 hours a game, bro. 5 hours. It's very detailed and it's well put together. Like it's not like a bunch of rambling. Like this is all planned out. And it's 5 hours of it. It's like 30 lessons maybe. Like 3 modules, 30 lessons. And in this particular program, what I cover is mindset. Then I cover business strategies, business systems and processes. And then I cover business credit and business funding. Just the basics of business funding. I know more about business credit than I do business funding. So I do have just the basics. Like I'm not about to go in there and give you a bunch of game I don't got. But
right.
Yeah.
But you do got enough, as we see, to package and sell to
yeah, no, I give you the basics of it because I do got that. I do understand that. It's some other levels to stuff. My mentor is Code. Like he got a whole funding thing. Now I do work with them if people want funding. I do pre-qualify you and then we can get you funding.
Yeah,
I'm saying on my end, I don't know all of the game yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Always learning, man, and that's the thing, man. With business, with life, right? If you to the point where you feel like you know it all or you done learning, you might as well be dead. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And what people, even in this business, whatever business, right? And this is what I try to get people to understand. I don't care what your business is. A lot of it is similar, right? No matter what kind of business you're in, you need people to buy it. You need clients. You need customers. You need certain things. And it's certain behaviors that attract the people that you want. And it's other behaviors that repel the people that you want. So my thing is to get you to do more of what's attractive, to make sure your system runs smoothly, because what you want is you want your customers to have a reason to get you more customers. You want your customers to have a reason to come back themselves, and you want some type of lead generation that's consistent.
Yeah, see, like I explain the system to my podcasters, right? That I kind of conceptualize in my own mind as far as what anybody needs to master or should master in regards to selling any products or services, especially if you're online, right? And the three things is master attracting an audience, keeping them engaged, and being able to influence them to do something that's going to either make you some money or them some money. That's why it's called a social media influencer. It's a whole career
Most
now that
definitely.
people call, right? But you focus on a key thing that I missed in the whole equation, and that's after you attract the audience, you have to be able to retain them. But I guess that's part of the engagement, right?
Yep.
But yeah, the being able to retain that audience, you know what I'm saying, and reconnect with them, you know what I'm saying, is really, I guess I want to call it a problem, but again, I guess equation in between attracting the audience and keeping them engaged. That's real important that people need to focus on retaining the audience, retaining your demographic, target audience, and being able to reconnect with them.
Most definitely.
And that's I think, and what I feel like is the core, the nucleus, the heart of what it is that what you're selling. You know what I mean?
Yep. So a lot of it is this, right? So for us, entrepreneurs, we've been entrepreneurs for a long time. We've been grinding. You've been doing 7 Mile Radio for a long time. You know that there's things that you like doing and there's things you don't want to do. Just period. Like, man, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Right? So everybody has that. Everybody. Right? But what's crazy is a lot of times the things that you enjoy doing, even though you'll see progress in that, is not what's going to propel your business to the next level.
Things that you don't want to do or don't like doing is going to benefit you the most. Right?
So that's what a lot of us, so even with me, right? With me, I'm not the person to reach out to you every day and say, hey, man, check out this system.
Or the things that you don't have time to do, right? It may be sometimes that you don't like to do or don't want to do them. You don't have the time to do it, right?
Sometimes.
So because you started off the conversation with us being solopreneurs,
yeah.
Right? So now, it gets to the point now where you are stretching yourself so thin that you can't be efficient at nothing. So now you need an assistant, right? So what
Most
it is
definitely.
that you are selling is basically a digital assistant.
That's what it is. It's literally, but it's based on you setting it up and making it work for you.
Yeah.
You make it work. That's what
It's
actually what the bot is. The bot is technically called an AI assistant. The bot, right? That's the technical term for it because it do everything. Is like, I'm telling you, these bots are so smart. Like, you go in there and train it based on the information you give it, but that's technically what it is. But what I'm getting at is, like a post I posted earlier, it said 80% of this is, 80% of this is 20% of that. 80% of your clients bring you 20% of your revenue, 20%. It's like a whole bunch of stuff
Right.
with this 80-20 rule. But I'm saying a lot of the things that we necessarily don't enjoy, like I don't enjoy cold calling. I don't enjoy reaching out. In my mind, good dope sell itself.
Right.
You see this quality, what are you waiting on?
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right,
That's
right,
in my mind. That's how sales supposed to work. Oh, man, what are we talking about? Look at your website. Look at mine. Let's get now. You trying to get there? Or you still playing? Like, in my mind, that's how it worked. But I've been doing sales training over the past couple weeks. That's not how it works. No, I've literally just I just paid for sales training. Like, I paid for a sales training course. And I just finished one.
I mean, and then that it sounds good on paper and it sounds perfect in the perfect world, right? But we can look around and we can see so many things that are popular, that are popping, that are generating revenue, that are not quality.
Not at all. It's about sales. So it's about positioning, marketing, and sales, right? How you position yourself. Are you going to be the lowest cost? Are you going to be the highest quality? How you position yourself. So once you position yourself, then you know the type of person that you need to market to. So now I know if I'm Lexus, I'm not running Lexus ads on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
I'm not running Lexus ads on Jerry Springer.
Your target audience ain't watching that.
They're not watching Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
And the people start to feel like, oh, you're judging. Nah, what I'm selling, I just sent you a flyer. That's a $3,500. It's $3,500. Right? So after I pay my people and everything, I end up with a decent amount of it. But that's a $3,500 offer. I cannot sell that to somebody that's going to have a problem paying me $50 this month for credit repair, or not $100. So I had to literally go back in and restructure my whole marketing campaign. And that's why I'm like, nah, man, we not gonna focus on credit repair. If you go on my main website, I don't even offer credit repair on my main website. On reallifebusinesssolutions.com, I don't even offer credit repair because it's a whole different market. It's a totally different market than what I'm aiming at. Right? It's a totally different market. So it's Real Life Credit Solutions on a whole nother site because of the market that I'm aiming at. I don't want to splinter the market.
Right.
I'm going to talk to the credit repair people different than I'm going to talk to the business solutions people because I'm selling a $3,500 offer.
Dig that.
Right?
Dig that.
Even the software is about what you pay for credit repair, and that's just the software. You know, the software $97 a month or $970 for the year. You know what I'm saying?
So I was about to say, tell me a little bit about this Ultimate Business Builder Blueprint before we get out of here, since we're talking about prices and services and stuff like that you offer.
Okay, so the Business Builder Blueprint is everything for your business. So what people don't understand about funnels, it's a difference between funnels and websites. On your website, it's junky. There's no way for it not to be junky. If you go to Real Life Business Solutions, I may offer 10 different services on there. And it's a different action for every service. Learn more here, schedule a consultation, learn more here. So you got 10 different things, and some of those lead to different calendars, not even just different pages, because the learn more lead to different pages, but it's different calendars. Like for the Real Life Business Builder, it's a different calendar. For a business consultation, it's a different calendar. So it's different calendars for everything. So you have all of these different offers on one page. That's your website. Now you want to go to the About Us and all of that. But what funnels do is exactly what it sounds like. It funnels the traffic in. So there's only one thing to do on this page of this funnel. One thing. So on my funnel, the one thing to do on the first page is join the free community, the Business Builders community. That's the one thing you can do on that first page, is join this community. That's it. Once you click that, you're going to get the invite to join the community. You're going to get it in your email. And then you're going to get the next page of the funnel, which is an offer for you to get the software.
So, yeah.
You can get the $97 software. And that's what I'm running everything on. Funnel, websites. My whole business is built on a Real Life Business Builder. Like, I'm not selling you something that I'm not using, or I'm using outside tech. I'm literally running my entire business from this one software. So when you click on the link, the automatic email is sent from the software. The community is within the software. Everything is within this software. My website, the funnels, all of that is in the software. Right? So you get that, and then if you click the software or you don't want the software, you'll get another offer for the Real Life Business, the what you just asked me about, the Ultimate Business Builder bundle. So the Ultimate Business Builder Blueprint, I changed the name. It was bundle at first, but I changed it to Blueprint. So you got the Ultimate Business Builder Blueprint, which is me actually going and do all of this for you. It seemed like when you look on the flyer, it looked like 7 or 8 different things. I don't remember. But it's basically me helping you get an offer, because you need an offer to build a funnel. You need something to offer. My offer is the Business Builder Blueprint. The other stuff is just the way to get you in the funnel. So we had to work on your main offer, and then I work my way backwards and say, okay, we're going to do a step down offer that may be a 47. Like, let's say with you, your main offer may be a full podcast setup. Like, you're going to give a guy a tech. You're going to do everything. You're going to walk them through setting up the podcast, how to make money from it. I'm just saying, let's just say you did that. Bam, you're going to do all of that. Boom, that's what your main offer is. And let's say that offer was $3,500, right? Your $97 offer might be a course or an ebook or so let's say your course. Let's say you do how to monetize your podcast, how to start and monetize your podcast. Now you got a course. Let's say you did a course that's like 3-4 hours, and you say, look, I want $47 for this course, $97 for this course. So now you gotta do the freebie might be an ebook. You see what I'm saying? So now you got the freebie. People go, when you see the ads, it's always gonna say, hey, if you want to start a podcast and monetize it, check out this free ebook. Boom, they gonna click on there, click on the ebook. When they go to download the ebook, they gotta give you their name and their email address. Mm-hmm. Now that's how you build your list up. So it's just all about, building that list up.
Yep, retention.
It's all about that retention. Everything is a consistent system once you see the system. If you can visualize this system, so now you're getting all of these emails through this funnel. So now let's say 1,000 people clicked your freebie. Let's say 100 of them signed up for the $47 one, right? That $47 one should have paid for your ads. That's all you looking for in the second step, is for that to pay for your ads, because your ads might be $1,500 a month, right? So let's say them people paid for that. I said 100, but whatever it took. Let's say the ads was 5,000. So them 100 people that bought it, they just paid for your ads, right? Your 5,000 in ads. Them 100 people paid for that. Now you got your step up, which is the $3,500 full setup, the done for you podcast setup. So that's when I'm gonna send you the equipment. I'm just throwing out numbers.
You give them benefits or whatever.
I'm gonna give you the whole shit, and I'm gonna walk you through the setup, help you launch, help you do everything. Boom. So now you get 10 people to buy that, right? So now you done made 35 grand off the high end offer. It takes you a little more time, but you made 35 grand. That's all profit, because the $47 one paid for the ads.
Right.
So this is how a funnel works. So that's what the business builder blueprint is all about. The ultimate business builder blueprint is all about setting up that funnel for you. Like the full setup. We doing the design. We doing everything. All we need to do is get your offers together. Mm-hmm. Right? So now I'm going to coach you for 90 days about leveraging these ads, actually building this up, how to use my system, the real life business builder, because it's in the system. And then you get the system free. As I just said, the system itself is $970 for the year.
Right.
So you get a year's worth of the system. You get your full funnel built out, and you get, like, I'm literally working with you for the whole thing. Me and my team. I do have a marketing team, y'all. So I got a marketing team. They actually like design everything. You know what I'm saying? But I write everything out. I plan everything out. And then we sit, you'll talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying? We'll sit, talk to them, and they'll say, look, they might send you a script, like, record this video. Record a video saying this. You know what I'm saying? And we just work out, and there's different types of funnels. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I mean, like my gears is going over here as far as just kicking it with you about shit, man, and just, applying certain things that you're saying to, my industry and my company, man. I can see how in depth, your platform and what you're doing can help people. I mean, if you could just talk, and maybe it's just me and my understanding of what things are in business and whatnot, but if you can just talk to an individual and give them the insight that I'm getting right now, I would imagine what they got if they paid for the package. You know what I'm saying? They paid for the program and the software. You know what I'm saying? So how would people get started? How would they contact you?
Well, all of the social media is the same. It's Chosen One Jackpot. Chosen, CHOSEN, the number one, JACKPOT. That's everything. Facebook, Instagram, everything. And it's JP1, JP space ONE. But then you can look up the business site too, and that's all Real Life Business Solutions, or Real Life Biz, BIZSOL, because like Instagram and stuff, they wouldn't let me put the whole name. Yeah, so it's just Real Life Biz Soul. And that's pretty much it, y'all. People reach out to me if y'all on here, even if y'all leave a comment on there and Mark D say y'all looking for some type of insight. I do free consultations. You probably only gonna get one of them. As we stated earlier, I'm an MBA. Like, you're not gonna you can't literally pick up the phone and call everybody. I'm an MBA and I'm professional at what I do, and I don't sit around waiting on to do these free consultations. I'm learning, and that's the good thing about dealing with me, is that I'm always learning. Like, I'm about to get certified in the head software. I signed up for that this weekend to be certified in high level. So even though I'm selling my software, I want to get certified in the software that it's built under, so I can learn everything and be able to offer everything that the software offer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting my certification process in that probably today, actually. Yeah.
They always moving, man. Keeping it busy, man. I'm looking forward to seeing a couple more caps and gowns come across my time.
Oh
man,
man,
with you
I'm
in it, man.
gonna definitely do the doctorate. I'm gonna do about 2 years building this business up. I'm gonna go back and get the It's easy for me. I don't be like, I ain't trying to stunt, but like it's literally.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, you seem comfortable, man, in this lane, man.
Man.
Not to say anything about the rap, because like I said, you were one of the dopest rappers in the city, dopest artists in the city, man. But this seems to
they
be
was
this
stressing
seemed to-
me out. No, listen. By the time I start doing the music again, probably the next couple months, it'll be like a consistent flow of music, and then I'll be back out doing shows, and you know, between my solo joints and NEP. So even now, I'm calm because I'm not dealing with that stress. But when I come back in like 2 months, I'm gonna be like, man, niggas got me, you know what I'm saying? Music stressed me out, not making it, but dealing with the music.
That's what's up, man. Well, yeah, dog. It's plenty more we can talk about, man. And I know we're gonna have you back here, man, within the next couple of weeks, man, and keep this conversation going, man. So, yeah, looking forward to that, man. And like I said, working with you and getting my real life business solutions together, man. Because it's so much stuff that you got to offer, man, that I got to put in place for my platform, man. That is, you know, and it's crazy because there's a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about that I needed over the years, and it's just like, here you come with the confirmation.
Yeah,
that this is what you need. Shit.
And but you know, you can call me anytime. You know that's cool. I'm saying what people don't get is a lot of people don't want to be humble enough to make that call. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know what I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not freestyling up here. If you give me a basic idea of your business in a 15, 20-minute consultation, I can literally narrow down some things. What happens is people need actual coaching. Because just having the game is one thing, but implementing it is something else.
There it is.
So that's what people pay for. They need coaching. Like, bro, come work with me for 3 months so we can actually get this shit done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come work with me. Let's actually put this shit to action. You know what I'm saying? And the proof is in the pudding, bro. We got ads running. We doing, like, I got a real marketing team. Like, we gonna make sure you straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and like I said, man, I'm looking forward to working with you and then continuing this conversation, man. You just gonna be a regular over here, man, because with the information that you got and the amount of people that are running their businesses, small businesses out here that don't know about this type of opportunity, you know, we need to get it out here, man.
And
let everybody know.
real quick, before we leave, right? Just a couple instances. I want to do a couple instances right before we leave. I don't want to hog up your platform.
Right.
You got people coming in to record. Okay, so real quick before we leave, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some quick instances. So I do not tell any of my clients to do pop-up shops. I don't tell any of my clients to do pop-up shops. I am almost 100% against pop-up shops.
And why is that?
Because pop-up shops, unless you're doing it right, and most people aren't doing it right. So if you're going to do a pop-up shop, I tell people, take something to get email addresses and phone numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Take something. Once again, this is customer retention management. Get you some emails and phone numbers. You're going out, go get emails and phone numbers of people who actually show interest. They may not even buy nothing, but they show interest. Hey, you may not see nothing you like today, but if you usually like scarves, let me get your email, let me get your phone number. Now you got a whole database.
I got something to say to you about that when I get off the air, boy.
You got a whole database full of potential customers. Now every time you run a sale, you reach out to these people. Now every time you do another pop-up shop, you reach out to these people. This is what I mean by people not doing business the right way. That's a quick instance of you using customer retention. Like, you have to get these. If you see all of these big companies do it, why aren't you doing it?
Man.
right? I'm gonna
Boy,
get
let's
out
see.
of here.
I think that's a perfect segue into the next conversation we have when you come over here, man.
Man, whenever.
My guy JP1, man, real life business solutions in the building, man, and we gonna like I said, keep this conversation going, man. We might try to get this guy over here every week, man, or something to have a conversation, man. And y'all go follow his page because he stream and give a lot of information on this platform as well, man. And the contact information you want. You gotta get the social media. You don't want to get a phone number or nothing. That's enough for the
at Chosen One Jackpot. And then my business number is 313-883-9664. You can shoot me a text. We'll set it up. I'll shoot you a calendar link. Like, just book the calendar, bro. And we do the consultation. It's free.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. We up out of here till next time, man. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.